September 29th, 2025. While standing in an alley in his own hood in the South Shore neighborhood near 78th and Essex Street in Chicago, NLMB member J-Dog was ambushed and shot 6 times in the back. He was transported to the Christ Medical Center in Oakline, but died from his injuries shortly after arriving, with Chicago police reporting no arrest and no known motive for the attack. Just last week, J-Dog went viral after telling G Herbo that he was banned from coming to the area. J-Dog and Herbo have a lengthy history together, with both of them coming up in the same circles. Herbo made it out with his rap career, but J-Dog was booked in 2016 for a body and sentenced to 9 years in prison and never got the opportunity to make it out. Still, you can see J-Dog in one of Herbo's earliest music videos, L's, appearing on screen within the first 10 seconds of the video. Despite this friendship, over the last 2 weeks, the two have been having a falling out, and with J-Dog being shot and killed in his own hood, rumors have begun circulating, with many people speculating that this may be a backdoor situation tied to the fallout. On September 19th, Herbo put up a music video for his song Reason, and in the video, he goes back to Chicago, sets up shop on his block, and brings the whole hood out. Apparently, J-Dog was there for the video, but within 48 hours, he was on Instagram Live saying that his block was decaying and that Herbo should drop some money in the hood to help out.
Hey, shit go, man, I don't want to get into it with the guy. This is not about getting to it with the guy. This is about me understanding where I'm from. Like, right now, I'm on Escanaba. Like, this is Faisal land because ran this shit. You know the memories. Like, these niggas got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what Faisal really, like, survived that out here. Like, cuz was dirty. Look at these cribs, bro. Like, look at my block. Like, no bullshit. You see this shit terrible. Look at all these abandoned cribs. Like, G Herbo, come take care of this shit, fo. Like, you get too much money, fo. Like, because of it, like, motherfuckers ain't got tombstones, walls knocked down, no more stoves on certain blocks on Escanaba. Like, we asking for it. We ain't want your money, bro. Open up something, bro. Give us something. Like, you know, we can go to the store right here. We can't even go to the store no more. You feel me? It's no more store. The wall Faisal used to be at post up right here. Like, the whole store is broke down, make me want to cry. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, where is this store at? Where is it at? The store, the green store, bandit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you getting all this money. You talk about this shit. Like, this what you live. Faisal, like, this MB. Y'all getting all this money. It's still bandit cribs and shit that they get built out here. This shit terrible. The same crib for 20 years I used to stand on is still bandit. This is the rock dad, y'all. Like, look at this rock dad right here. You see this shit? Like, damn, G Herbo, you gonna come? This is your man's dad at. Like, no bullshit. Rock dad in front of the store. We can't even go in this bitch and buy liquor, do nothing. Like, this is Save Life of Exes, bro. Like, we can't do shit on our block, bro. I'm so, like, threw off when he say he doing all this, when he can just open stores and don't gotta give us shit, and we just come to the store ourselves and spend our money with you and you get them back in. Like, make it make sense. Turn, though. Keep going. If y'all know what this is, 7824 X's. This where this shit, like, kind of like real started. We NLB, like, this the building. This shit still look fucked up on X's. It's terrible out here. Band the crib. This what he started. Still be out here. Gotta survive. You talk about this shit, ain't gave us nothing. These buildings, these cuts, we still out here in front of these buildings by ourselves. You know, trying to get some money. It's toe up out here, folks. Help us out, folks. Feed the hood, folks. Cuz, like, Mainsky, bro, our aunties and uncles still walk around this bitch, cuz they, you know, they still bad for dollars, boy. Like, y'all got it, boy. Like, why y'all gonna tell that nigga do something? Like, put Captain Headstone where dad don't say something. Like, let's get it cracking, folks. Turn up. Everybody out of the city turning their guys up. You niggas hold out.
The request for Herbo to put money in the hood makes sense if you look at it from J-Dog's perspective. But on the flip side, why would he come and put money into a community that is constantly being torn apart by the people that live in it? He says that there aren't any stores in the area, houses are abandoned, and that people need help. But at the same time, those stores and houses are the way they are because people have been sliding through the block and shooting shit up for years. Nobody wants to die just because they bought the wrong house in the wrong neighborhood or get popped because they wanted to open up a convenience store. Truthfully, it will probably be a bad investment for Herbo. Anyway, While this live stream wasn't disrespectful in any way and came off more like J-Dog just questioning why Herbo hasn't put money in the hood, things eventually would go to a different level after Herbo did an interview on the It's Up There podcast and said that he wanted to distance himself from the gang. He said that he didn't want to end up fighting a RICO case and couldn't risk continuing to pay for bond or funerals for his people, as the feds can see that as you contributing to the gang. It creates a money trail, directly connecting you to the people involved in this shit going on in Chicago. And sometimes that's all the feds need in order to paint you out as a leader in the gang.
I'm cutting all tabs from this shit. I don't care what a nigga think about me. Nigga call me a bitch, nigga 100 million times.
Yes.
I don't care. Like I'm not even gonna feed into it. And you think I ain't had to have them uncomfortable conversations? You think nigga ain't told me I done left the hood and forgot about the hood? I'm a nigga and I don't take care of niggas and I ain't the one bonding niggas out no more and paying for funerals. It's like, how many times I'm supposed to do for that shit? Do that shit. Like, what y'all want nigga to catch a RICO? Every time you niggas go to jail for a gun charge, a violent charge,
coming.
I'm the one coming. Like,
Never.
I'm the concierge or some shit.
Never.
No.
Yeah, never, ever.
Yeah, like, and when I understood it that way, I'm like, bro, I gotta just go cold turkey. Like,
after this clip surfaced, J-Dog went on Instagram and made this post calling out Herbo and essentially attempting to ban him from returning to the block. He said, while you on the internet bapping, Herbert White, start telling the truth about yourself because you made the fuck up. No lie. He added a bunch of people and said, I would never look at y'all the same. I'm not about to lie, but I got deep love for y'all. And on my dead father, if you really know me, I've been saying I ain't no limit on boss gang, but I need you play with that hood like motherfuckers ain't dying and going to jail for like you always bapping about in your raps. And tell the truth, we not looking for your ass to hang out, boy. And don't get it twisted. Yes, you made waves in the rap music, but when it comes to ops, lawyer fees and shit like that, that's not you. You need to stop bapping. Oh God, now I see why Cairo was just treating your goofy ass like he did. And on Vito, to be honest, your ass is grass on the gang because you not no limit MB, so don't come trying to shake hands or shoot no videos. That's dead. And you dudes this from the hood. If y'all riding with that bullshit he on here bapping about, y'all can get it too because all y'all do is ride. So what's up? He continued. Then you on the internet like you been with this shit. And on Vito, Broski and them been told your goofy ass don't do shit since 2014. Now it's 2025 and you talking like you been in the streets. Bro, stop bapping for the internet. You ain't seen the guy in years. And you talking about you ain't no limit. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't bring your bitch ass back on 78th and Essex because you will have problems. And I don't give no about who riding with you because I already told half y'all ass that y'all only got one time to play. He then made this post that said, happy birthday, Lil Wet. He added G Herbo and said, remember, we all came from shit. Never leave your brothers, And never leave my brothers is obviously one of the meanings behind NLMB. But after this was posted, somebody affiliated with both J-Dog and G Herbo named Big Op posted this defending Herbo and said, blood can go wherever he wanna go. Let somebody play and go against this y'all ass or be talking to God about it. 78th and Essex is our shit. You dudes ain't even did shit behind the block to even think you can say anything. And I be on that bitch all the time. So when blood pull up with me, y'all not gonna do shit but ride and get y'all ass hurt if y'all want. He continued by saying, them dudes you look up to don't do shit but sneak this the guys all day. Talking about some F-boss gang, a gang full of goofies. He added a couple people, including Lil Bibby, and said, this the type of you people do, huh? I don't give no about no boss gang, boy. That Shortly after, Herbo decided to speak up for himself and said, if you want to do something to me, don't warn me, just do it, bleed. All I know is my entire life of being outside, ain't nobody ever did shit to me, ever. Not a slap, not a punch, not a rob, not a choke, not a nothing. I got shot, yeah, but that was in the foot though, and I was back outside immediately. I got jumped on 79th and Jeffrey at the bus stop when I was like 16 and had not zero scratches on me. Not a black eye, not a busted lip, not nothing. And on all three of my kids, it was at least 6 people. I never played. But who cares about ancient history? People try to rewrite it every single day. He then posted a throwback video of him slamming J-Dog one time when they were play fighting and said, all that playing like you crazy, little boy, you ain't crazy, never been crazy. Telling me I can't come on a block I was just on after you walked up and shook my hand is insane. Brandy wanna be down ass little boy. You just did damn near 10 years. You don't even fucking know Molly. That's my brother. Free him, no.
You wanna punch him, why you in my shirt, bro? Cause I don't want you in the blood.
He then clarified that video was a video of him slamming J-Dog. He said, that's a video of me slamming you like a bitch at Mally House. No cap. He added, and I don't know when I became a bitch. LOL, somebody remind me. I ain't never made a threat or a promise that I'm gonna do anything to anybody, but I heard a few threats against me that's still up in the wind. All I know is I'm outside every single day. In Chicago or any other city I'm in, I'm outside for sure. Clearly, things were escalating quickly between the two, and after almost a week of silence from both sides, the next update would be about J-Dog being ambushed and shot 6 times in the back. After it happened, NLMB's ops started posting, but instead of doing what we normally see, which is the ops taking credit for it, they were doing the opposite, seemingly putting the blame on J-Dog's own crew. One person, YTG Chalk, said, don't go against the grain is the lesson of the day. Thinking you bigger than the program. Alongside the caption, he also posted a picture of J-Dog. This created speculation that maybe J-Dog was backdoor, which was further fueled when J-Dog's brother, Lil Nu, posted Lil Durk's lyrics to his song Backdoor on his Instagram story, again suggesting that maybe this was an inside job. Now look, I don't know if G Herbo responsible for what just happened to J-Dog. I don't know if NLMB is responsible for what just happened to J-Dog. At this point, it's really all just speculation. I mean, he just passed away last night. What I do know is the NLMB seems to have smoke with everybody in the city of Chicago, right? They're wild. So it wouldn't surprise me to find out that this had absolutely nothing to do with the G Herbo situation. But the timing of this entire incident is crazy. I can't lie, you got the ops posting, don't go against the grain. You got Big Op who was making posts defending Herbo. You had Herbo saying, I'm going to slide through whenever I want to. J-Dog, whose name is literally NLMB, J-Dog, said that he's not even NLMB, he's Boss Gang. G Herbo was renouncing his ties to it, and at the end of the day, what you got is this guy spoke up for his entire gang. And we don't know if the gang wanted him to be the person that spoke up and spoke for everybody. That's the thing about these type of cliques like this right here. Sometimes there could be inner turmoil, and if you go out of your way to speak up against one of the members and not everybody in the gang agrees with you, you might have some real problems on the back end. We know that backdoor activity in Chicago is, at an all-time high. And while it very well could be another gang that's responsible for this, at the end of the day, it could very well be his own gang too. We don't have enough information about this situation at this exact moment. If somebody gets arrested for this, then we might know more about it. If somebody starts dropping diss songs claiming the body, we might know more about it. But right now, all we can do is work off of what we got. And all we got is this information about him and G Herbo getting into it, 8 days ago. But that's the thing about gang life. You get involved in this right here and you never know. You signed up for it and you never know who could be the person that's going to take you out. It might be some of the members that you got around you. The ops that was making that post talking about don't go against the grain. They could be responsible for it and trying to create inner turmoil by making a post like that, suggesting that it was something that was internal. The gang politics in Chicago, they get wild. I mean, it's just one of them things. G Herbo was talking about he don't want to be affiliated no more because he's trying to basically duck a RICO charge. This comes just about a year after he was sentenced to federal probation in Massachusetts for his fraud crimes. J-Dog just got out of prison after serving, I think it was 9 years for catching a body back in 2016. He just got out a couple of months ago. Ain't even been free. And and he's getting hit up on some back alley in the hood in Chicago. You know, the whole situation is crazy. Really, the way I see this J-Dog and G Herbo situation is it really does just seem like J-Dog felt like he was being forgot about, right? We seen him post up and say, damn, I feel like Herbo should be doing something for the hood. You should be coming back and giving back to your people, the people that you grew up with. We seen him make the other post where he said, remember, we came from shit. I thought you was never leave my brothers. Now you talking about you don't even want to be associated because of a RICO charge or whatever. But man, like I said, we can only work with what we got. And right now, that's what we got. That's the situation.
I'm not saying G Herbo had nothing to do with this, but what I'm saying is never beef with a man with money and never feel entitled to anybody else's shit. Check this out. This nigga G Herbo in Atlanta somewhere, he goddamn it in LA somewhere, he sitting back with his feet kicked up. What Ruger say? I could get you touched from an ocean view. The internet and Wolf and want to beef with a nigga that got money, bro. Because you still right there on 78th. You still right there on 79th. How you beefing with a nigga with money and end up losing your life on 78th and Kingston? Well, in the alley between Essex and Kingston. How do you go down right there like that?